3, 1, 5, 4, 2. Let's draw Thunderbirds. And so we reach Thunderbird 4 in our Thunderbird series. And so this is just giving me a line of direction, and I don't know, I'm making them all go this direction. It just seems natural to me. Maybe it's because I'm right-handed, and if I was left-handed, maybe I want it to go another direction. Okay, I'm going to build kind of a box. It's going to be the basic body of Thunderbird 4. And then on the front, you want to put a curve, which will come down onto the windscreen. Something like that. And then we need to draw then the actual windscreen part. This will then now kind of squeeze in a bit at the front, and that comes down at an angle, and then that will kind of come along there, so that box will then become deeper there. This is also slightly curved, so you can kind of curve all those lines. I'm going to make that slightly less so you can actually see what's going on the front there. That's better, yeah. And I think we need to keep these angles all the same. That's kind of going out a little bit, whereas in fact it should be more, probably a little more like that there. Now here we need to kind of build out a little kind of bubble thing, which is going to go around like that, so that it's kind of going that way, and then we've got a kind of water intake or something, propulsion thing going on there, and this should in fact be much more of an angle like that. So there, and then we need to build these extra little bits on there. And on the top we have another kind of unit, which is basically a box on the top there, and the fin. This section here goes off into a tube, and you want to make it a thicker tube, but these in fact are all veins like that, and then you might be seeing a little bit of the one on the other side there. All we need to worry about now is round about here we have got then the kind of the front lighting system, which will be, let's get this angle set there, so that we want a similar angle, and so that will then be coming forward like that, except it wants to be a bit wider, doesn't it? That doesn't quite look wide enough to fit round the other side. And it still doesn't quite look right. I think it's not quite steep enough. So let's ink this in. I'm going to start right up on the top here. Now this is tricky, this bit here. So I'm going to bring that kind of down like that. And again, we've got this kind of grill inside, but it doesn't, it's kind of hidden, it's recessed in there a little bit like that. Then we can bring this around there, down. This is the cockpit window. And we have a little bit here, so I think that, I can't remember, I think the whole cockpit kind of flips up, doesn't it? To let the pilot get in. Now I'm thinking what's nearest to me, and I think it's this kind of lighting unit thing on the front here, so I'm going to draw that. And then we have this kind of unit holding it on like that. and then I can draw the rest of the front. Just going to then come down there and curve around to that part. You can basically go all around the outside then, and then that will be along there, and that will be around the back. So actually kind of looks possibly the easiest, but I think it might be one of the hardest Thunderbirds to draw in there. And then in here I want to see these 3 lights, and again we've got this thing going on here with these kind of air intake grill things. Air intake, it's underwater. It's going to be, I'm just going to put a little hint of that shape echoing on the other side there. Then we just need to, so I'm just going to draw these as lines here. And as you come round the corner, they should get closer and closer together. I don't think I've done that very successfully. And we've got the same kind of thing happening here. So these are kind of tucking into themselves there, but then as you come around, it'll tuck up into themselves, if that makes any sense at all. Here we're going to want to have, it's terrible lettering. Hang on, let me see if I can make that a bit better. I'm up at the top, I can make that better there. We've got a red band going around here, and this is where you can, if you're clever, you can give a bit of kind of shape to the thing using these bands. Oh, I've forgotten this bit here. So we want this bit coming around there, and again this has a kind of a grill inside it there. I'm just going to put the hint of a person, a pilot, and again here we have this red stripe which helps us give some kind of curvature to the shape here. That will be there, and then we want, and we got the odd construction line that we can add in there as well. When you are sure the ink is dry, then you can erase the pencil lines, otherwise it'll smudge. And I'm going to add a few kind of rocks on the surface there and some sort of kelp. Because if you hadn't worked it out and you don't know about Thunderbirds, Thunderbird 4 is the undersea rescue unit. So we are underwater here. There you go. If you want to know how to paint it, click here and I will show you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, go and see how to paint Thunderbird 4 or try the mystery drawing. And why not go and have a look at the whole Thunderbird How to Draw Thunderbirds playlist. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel for more drawing videos all the time. And in the meantime, keep drawing. Practice. And I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.